Shalom, shalom. I'm back. Sorry about that. My storage was full, but I'm gonna make this the final part. You know what I'm saying? Thank you GMS, thank you Prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai Part 3. But the prophets had multiple powers. They was healing people, they was casting out demons out of people, they was giving blind people eyes to see, the deaf people ears to hear. You know what I'm saying? They was bringing back people that were lame, that didn't have no arm. They was giving them arms and legs and feet to walk. You know what I'm saying? People that were schizophrenic, people that were sociopaths, people that were lunatics, people that were drug infested, people that were addicts and people that were murder spirits and evil. You know what I'm saying? They cast all that wickedness and all the curses off whoever they could to the best that they could among the children of Israel. No other nation had that. The children of Israel had that. You know what I'm saying? So it's no different today. Now you cross some of the prophets of Great Millstone, you know what I'm saying, and you listen to their words and you listen to the things that they saying, you know what I'm saying, and it hits you. You know, you're supposed to inspire you to become better, to become stronger, to change. So now they got the spiritual power, and if it's set on you and you let that work on you, you're going to start casting out the spirits. You're going to start healing. You're going to start changing, You're going to start doing things that you never thought that you were able to do, So, and that's not for the lame, the sick, and the blind right now. That the spiritual power is to a degree for them, but they do use the best they can with the spiritual power that they have. So when they do get the full power from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they will be able to do all kinds of miracles for the children of Israel, for the chosen among them that didn't get powers, because it's going to be the chosen among them that don't get powers that's still going to be, you know what I'm saying, here in the last days, that's waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahushai to send Yahweh Shai in them and the angels to come get them up leading up to the last day and the return of the Messiah. So, they will be having powers. It says, and Jonah began to enter the city on the first day's walk. Then he cried out and said, yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be overthrown. So the people of Nineveh believed God, proclaimed a fast, and put on sackcloth from the greatest to the least of them. So now Nineveh is talking about America, but he went directly to the children of Israel that were in Nineveh, you know what I'm saying, and told them to reform themselves and to change, I guess during that time, they all, was pretty much, Israelites and, different, dark skin, you know what I'm saying? So they all heeded, you know what I'm saying, the message, and they changed. They threw away their foreign gods. They stopped doing drugs, you know what I'm saying? They threw away certain laws. They cleaned up their streets. They changed themselves from house to house. They started offering sacrifices, offering prayers, offering forgiveness, repenting to Yahweh Shem Yahushai for the deeds they done to him and not to other gods, So this is what happened. It says, then the word came to the king of Nineveh, and he arose from his throne and laid aside his robe, covered himself with sackcloth, and sat in ashes. And he caused it to be proclaimed and published throughout Nineveh by the decree of the king and his nobles, saying, let neither man nor beast, herd nor flock taste anything. Do not let them eat or drink. So they was doing the Day of Atonement and the Trumpet of Feast. You know what I'm saying? They was reenacting that, So it says, but let man and beast be covered with sackcloth and cry mightily to Yahweh. Yes, let everyone turn from his evil way and from the violence that is in his hands. Who can tell if Yahweh will turn and relent and turn away for his fierce anger, so that we may not perish? So you got to understand something, man. You got to understand the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The wrath that's about to break out is something that you shouldn't play with. You know what I'm saying? The glory of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and his great wrath and his anger, when it pops out, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you want to witness, And that's exactly what's coming to America and the whole world. You know, the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna pop out, and his anger, he can even kill some of those not the chosen, but you know, the 1/3 of the chosen. We can even die in all this. You know what I'm saying? We can be killed. Some of us that believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, we can be killed and punished by his anger. You know, that's how angry he is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to be very aware of that, and you have to fear Yahweh Shem Shai with all your mind and all your heart. You know, the Most High do have promises. Like he said that if you return, I won't hurt you. If you do the work, then I might show some mercy to you and some favor. You know what I'm saying? If you, during the hour in temptation, you know what I'm saying, some of us will be offered up to death, and Yahweh Shem Shai save us at the last minute. He just wants to see how dedicated and how faithful you are to him. You know, the Most High could take your whole fucking family, my nigga, and probably kill you in the process. So you got to be able to understand that fear. You know, the first law is fear Yahweh Shem Shai with all your mind and all your heart. And the second law is love your neighbor as well as you love yourself. So that first rule is key. You can't know Yahweh until you fear him. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what people is waiting on. They want to see some miracles. They want to see a disaster. They want to see a real life plague. They want to see this purge. They want to see this calamity that's coming upon the world. And then they will consider Yahweh. But when they try to consider God at that moment, it's going to be too late for them. You know, so we all know that, and we all doing the best that we can to cry out to Yahweh Shem Shai and ask for forgiveness. And we're not perfect. None of us are perfect, but we want to be. We want to strive to be like Yahweh. We want to strive to be with the Lord. We want mercy. We want to be with Yahweh Shem Shai, not against him. So, you know, because that's what the white people and the Edomites and the rest of the world are doing. They are against the Most High. They don't want the Most High to come back. They don't want to believe in the Lord. They feel like if they don't fear the Lord, they don't believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, then he won't come back. He won't manifest. You know, and they feel the same way with the children of Israel. We kill some of them, and we scare some of them into believing in our gods and believing what we believe. The Most High is going to forfeit the battle and not return to the earth when that's not so. What's his is his. You know what I'm saying? So, and when he come back, he gonna lay those nations low. He gonna lay Esau and them low, man, and it's gonna be terrible. Lay low is not a good thing. It's really not. It's some serious shit. And the Most High is so powerful by him coming near the earth. All kinds of supernatural and strange things are happening. Natural disasters. The world is going through a geological change. You know what I'm saying? People are becoming more and more aggressive, more and more wicked. You know, these nations is ready to blow the fuck each other up, to kingdom fucking come. You know what I'm saying? The Esau, he got this God complex and all this wickedness. He want to push the second slavery on the children of Israel. He want everybody hooked up to this artificial God and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got all kinds of wicked spirits that are on much more higher level. They doing their job, you know. And the spirit of Satan is working overtime. That's not saying that he evil. That's his job to make evil, to make chaos, to make mayhem, because Yahweh told him to. It's all a balance to all these things, you know. So it's more and more evil spirits that's at work. They going overtime right now. So, you know, you got to be very wary and have your eyes, have the spiritual eyes, have the real eyes to discern from the spiritual world and the physical world. You're going to need them. You know what I'm saying? During the times that are coming. So it says, then Yahweh saw their works, that they turned from their evil way, and Yahweh relented from the disaster that he said that he would bring upon them, and he did not do it. But it displeased Jonah exceedingly, and he became angry. So he prayed to Yahweh Shem Shai and said, Lord, was not this what I said when I was still in my country? Therefore I fled previously to Tarshish, for I know that you are a gracious and merciful God. He really is. He's awesome. If the Most High don't have to destroy you, he ain't gonna hurt you. You know, if you repent, this is true though. This is real. Like it says, seek me and live. You'll have a longer and you'll have a better life. The Most High tell you out of the Bible. He tell you out of his mouth. God say, I am not a God of destruction. I am not just evil. You know what I'm saying? I can be that, but more overly, Yahweh Shem Shai is gracious, he's generous, and he's extremely awesome. He's extremely beautiful. He the best. He the best, man. Like, Yahweh Shem Shai is beautiful. Like, God say, I'm not like all that. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Like, use your logic. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't have to destroy you, I cherish the life of my children. Like, the children of Israel, God said, I don't care about everybody else. I don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the children of Israel, how about Shimon Shai is like, you know what? I love my children. Like, I'm not just going to hurt them like that. Now, if they provoke me, yeah, I'm going to have to punish them and do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm God, you know? But overall, how about Shimon Shai say, if I don't have to hurt you, I won't. That's just what it is. Seek me and live, you know? Because Yahweh Bashim Shai is life. To be without him is death, you know? So, the Lord, if the Lord don't got to destroy nothing, he won't, you know? He's generous. He gives you gifts, all that. Take care of you. All he wants is your faith, your worship, your love, your faith, and worship. That's some real shit, you know? And to be with him, you know? And the Most High is a jealous man. So, you know, as long as his woman is with him, he won't do nothing. But when his woman is getting out of control and she being a whore, and, you know, I'm talking about the nation of Israel as a whole, and, you know, she going off, and, you know, she don't want to be with him, and she want to go out in the world and be with other people, that make Yahweh Bashim Shai. Now he doing something. Now he gonna do some shit. Like right now, what's happening in the world, that's because of Yahweh Bashim Shai's wrath and his jealousy. He wants his people back, and he'll destroy the world and remake it to have them. Period, point blank. Slow to anger and abundant in loving and kindness, one who relents from doing harm. Therefore now, O Yahweh Shem Shai, please take my life from me, for it is better for me to die than to live. So it says it relents from doing harm, meaning that it takes time for Yahweh to get angry. It does. It does. Lately, the Most High anger has been peaking. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that ain't nothing good. That's bad. That's real bad. Why do you think these plagues are happening? Why do you think more people are dying? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think that these events are happening faster and faster? Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is angry at our enemies. Like the Most High said, my enemies is your enemies. I said, I'm tired of all of this shit and the shit that my people going through. It's time for a change. And change is a good thing for us, but it's a bad thing for our enemies. It's bad. Because God is ready to wipe this shit out, for real. God said, I don't care, even if I have to kill some of my own, I'm going to get this done. Like, I'll kill my own. So it says, then Yahweh said, is it right for you to be angry? So Jonah went out of the city and sat on the east side of the city. There he made himself a shelter and sat under the shade, till he might see what would become of the city. And Jonah and Yahweh Shemel Shai prepared a plant and made it come up over Jonah, that he might be shade for his head to deliver him from his misery. So Jonah was very grateful for the plant. It says, but as morning dawned the next day, Yahweh prepared a worm, and it damaged the plant, that it withered. And it happened when the sun arose that Yahweh prepared a vehement east wind, and the sun beat on Jonah's head, so that he grew faint, that he wished death for himself, and said, it is better for me to die than to live. He said, I don't even want to be here no more. He said, I'd rather be with you than be on this planet. It says, then Yahweh said to Jonah, is it right for you to be angry about the plant? And he said, is it right for me to be angry even to death? It says, but Yahweh said, you have had pity on the plant for which you have not labored, nor made it grow, which came up in a night and perished in a night. And should I not pity Nineveh, that great city, in which more than 120,000 persons who cannot discern between their right and their left, and much livestock? Exactly. That's how much mercy he had on Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how much mercy he even on the 2/3 he got mercy. Because he know they don't got no fucking common sense. But like that plant, you know what I'm saying? The Most High allowed it to grow, and then it rotted, and then it perished within the same day. You know what I'm saying? So in time, you know, that plant is representing them 2/3 too. You know what I'm saying? So it was ripe, and then it perished, and it withered, and it died. You know what I'm saying? So he's telling them that he's giving our people time to change. And if they don't, this is what's going to happen. And this is what is happening today. You know, the Most High said, I will get them. but not now. I'm giving them all the time I can to change and to repent and to find me while I might be found. You know, it's just like that. Now, my words are going to come to pass. They have to. And I'm not going to go back on my word. What I promise and what I promise and what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do. And in time, God is going to snatch them out of the way. For real. The time just coming toward Yahweh's just going to be like, I got to do what I got to do. Let it rip. And a lot of people will die. A lot of the children of Israel are going to die. For sure. They wicked ass going to get taken out of the way for sure. So, you know, but he gave them all the time that he could. All the time in the world. Like, I gave you all the time. And this is what y'all did with y'all time. And y'all didn't care about me. And you disregarded me when I put my hand out. You know, now for some of y'all that came back, y'all good. But for the rest of them, y'all in danger. You're in danger. It says, and should I not pity Nineveh, the great city, in which are more than 120,000 persons who cannot discern between their right hand and their left, and much livestock? And that is the end of the story. And then it flips over to Micah. So like that, like Howard Warren, I gave you all the time that I gave you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, right now the Lord is comparing him to nothing more than beast. You know, he right now he at a point where he's stopping he's not caring about the 2/3 anymore. If they're lost, let them be lost. If they believe in other things, let them believe. Everybody got their lot. And everybody will be placed in their lot. Yahweh Shem Shai said the only sign that you're going to get in the end times is the sign of Jonas. And the sign of Jonas is the prophets. They're going to be very well prepared, and they're going to see what's happening to these cities. And them the ones that's going to have enough common sense to get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? And the sign of Jonas is a sign of the prophets on the highways and byways. Whether 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, they're there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with that, call it Yahweh Shem Shai, in the name of Yahweh Shai. You know, look at the events, look at what's going on. You know, go to Great Millstone, Apostle Tahar, daily edification. You know what I'm saying? GMS declaring the end, or GMS the end is near, or something like that. But if you find GMS, you know, Great Millstone, and you look at the stuff, I'm pretty sure that they'll lead you to the right, you know, links and shit. You know, go to King Yahweh, Maccabee, serving Yahweh Shai. He always watching them. You know, so. The prophets are there, and I just wanted to give them thanks and much love and double honors to them, because they did everything in their power. They did to warn us and to get us to change. So when these things take place, we're ready, and we're ready for Yahweh Shem Shai is coming. You know, so you better be that virgin with that extra oil. You know what I'm saying? You better have that lamp. You better not, you know what I'm saying, give your oil to other people that don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? You better keep that shit to yourself. And when the time come, when the prince come, or he calls for you, you're going to be prepared to meet him. So, with that, shalom.